This is from the European Commission. There's a lot here. I'll go through this as quickly as I can, and then I'll get to your comments. So data protection in the EU. Okay, so whether through online banking, shopping, social media, tax returns, we're sharing more and more of our personal data. What is personal data? It says here. I won't go that. Let's scroll down to the next page. The right to know who is processing what and why. I would tend to agree. Now there's a highlight here, this orange bubble. Bought something online. The seller must collect only the data needed to fulfill the contract. Good luck with that. They must also provide you with the information listed above and delete the data when they no longer need it. That's the key. Delete the data when they no longer need it. The question is, who is the data police?
You know what? How are they going to ever get rid of the data when they so-called no longer ever need it? Because when you buy something from many of these places, isn't part of the terms and conditions when you hit, submit my order or purchase, is that in the future we will be marketing to you, and you can opt out of it at any time?
Well, that's the question. I mean, how effective is this going to be? And if they tell you yes, it will be deleted, I mean, how do you know?
Yep.
All right. So the right to access your data. You have the right to request access to the personal data an organization has about you free of charge. An example of that would be deleting your Facebook account history and all that free of charge. Apps asking too much? Yeah. Want to see what an e-shop knows about you? You bought goods from an online retailer. You can ask the company to give you the personal data they hold about you, including your name and contact details, credit card information, and dates and types of purchases. But here's the thing. Even if the retailer or any entity gives you what you want, what are you going to do about it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
The right to object. Okay, I guess we're kind of objecting to what's going on with this live cast. If an organization is processing your personal data, you may have the right to object. However, in some circumstances, public interest may prevail. I guess there's power in the masses. Fed up of ads. You bought 2 tickets online to see your favorite band played live. Afterwards, you're bombarded with adverts for concerts and events that you're not interested in. Sound familiar? You inform the online ticketing company that you don't want to receive further advertising material. The company should stop processing your data for direct marketing, and shortly afterwards you should no longer receive emails from them. They shouldn't charge you for this. Ostensibly, it sounds fantastic. The right to correct your data. Errors in your personal data can have a significant impact on your life when applying for loans, insurance, credit. If you believe that personal data held by an organization might be incorrect, incomplete, or inaccurate, you can ask for it to be corrected. Is incorrect data costing you? You apply for a new insurance policy, but notice the company mistakenly records you as a smoker, increasing your life insurance payments. You have the right to contact them and get this corrected. I've never had this happen to me because I don't smoke, but for people out there who have smoked or other issues and had to go through this, has contacting the company, and just out of curiosity, has it been effective? All right, we're about halfway done here. The right to have data deleted and to be forgotten. Let me just stop this here, okay? And me and Switch to Linux talked about this. This sounds great. You do have the right to have your data deleted and to be forgotten. In today's age, Tim, web technology age, you cannot delete yourself from the web, at least not completely. I've come to the conclusion that
it's a fallacy.
It's impossible. You can make yourself more secure as you shop and be careful who you talk to, and you should, absolutely.
Yep.
But you have the right to be forgotten. How?
That's a fallacy. I can understand being able to have your data deleted.
Yes.
That is reasonable.
Yes.
And any company that you do business with,
right.
And depending upon your stance on privacy and all the underlying pieces that go with it, that's understandable. But you will never be forgotten.
Yes.
If you have a presence online to any degree whatsoever, you will never be forgotten, ever.
Well, and this is what the EU, this data protection law, this is what they are trying to do. And I guess you need to start somewhere. But are they going to accomplish all of this? It's impossible. I suppose if they accomplish 1 out of 10 things, I guess that's something. That's why I think this is all really almost, I shouldn't say it's a waste of time, but it makes us angry or makes me like frustrated. Stop sending me emails with the privacy updates. You cannot fix this unless you just get off the web, period. All right. Let's see here. Search results are irrelevant. When you type your name into a online search engine, the results include links to an old newspaper article about a debt you paid long ago. If you're not a public figure and your interest in removing the article outweighs the general public's interest in accessing the information, the search engine is obliged to delete the links. Good luck with that.
Have you ever heard of trying to put toothpaste back in the tube?
Yeah, well, that's once the genie's out of the bottle, right?
Yep.
The right to have a say when decisions are automated. Some organizations, such as banks, tax offices, and hospitals, use algorithms to make decisions about you using your personal data. I understand that. It's efficient for them, but not always transparent, and these decisions may affect you legally or have another significant impact on your life. Okay? Applying for a loan, and we talked about this. If there is incorrect information, you apply for a loan with information data that does not pertain to you, what are you going to do?
Yep.
The right to move your data. Let's see here. If your data is used by a company after you gave your consent or signed the contract, then you ask for it to be returned to you or transmitted to another company whose services you would like to use. This is called the right to data portability. That's interesting. How is that going?
That is scary.
Yeah, well, because now you're just multiplying what your information is, right?
Mm-hmm. And if it's that portable for them to send to somebody else, how portable is it for somebody to get their hands on nefariously?
Portable data sharing, right.
Yep.
All right, so I want to read that. We got some information. The data lost or stolen. The rules make sure you are protected. Again, ostensibly, it sounds awesome. Think your data protection rights have been violated? Well, of course they have. That's why we're talking about this stuff.
That's why we're talking about this stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Taxi firm lost your data. You book taxis via an app. The taxi company later suffers a massive data breach in which driver and user data is stolen. You can file a complaint. I'm sure that'll fix everything. Yeah. All right. And the EU's data protection rules gives you more control over your personal data, meaning you can shop, share, and surf with confidence. Check out your rights, take control, and there's the website. Awesome. I think on the outset, it makes sense. Can you be totally secure and private? Like we say in New York, forget about it.